everybody, Ink Dancer here, and today I'm going to be playing some Will You Press the Button? Not you, but me. Will me press the button? Will I press the button? Will you meaning me? Will you meaning me press the button? So sorry for any and all confusion. Anyways. You will have to walk 500 miles, but you will have to walk 500 more. I will. I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man to fall down. I will press the button. You can have sex with anyone you want, but your family has to watch. No. 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 You become the best survivalist ever, but everyone on Earth disappears, and the only living things left were mindless zombies which can only be killed by uranium. No! That's a horrible one! No! You no longer have school and have no rules, but you become 10 times uglier. I don't really care about my looks, obviously. For one, I am out of school. I've already gone through college. I am never doing that again. I'll probably be paying for that crap the rest of my life. I'm not saying that going to college is a bad thing. I'm just saying the fact that going to school to better yourself through college should not put one in debt until well after they are dead. And as far as school, I like the idea of learning. I mean, that is a great idea, learning new stuff and being able to better yourself and all of that. But then they take it and they ruin it by making it all about a grade and trying to force everybody to be exactly the same, which is absolutely impossible. So you've taken this really great idea and you've just completely destroyed it. So way to go, world. Way to go. So yeah, not having to go to school would be awesome. The not having any rules part. Rules are... Most rules are important. Some rules are stupid. I will agree to that. But rules are there for a reason and you kind of need them. So I'm not going to push the button because I'm already out of school and I kind of like certain rules. The rule that, say for example, you have to be like at least 16 in order to drive. That's a good rule. Because, I don't want a bunch of like 3-year-olds attempting to get behind the wheel of a vehicle. Because, their legs aren't quite long enough to hit all the pedals and that would just be dangerous. Having to be at least 21 to get into a bar here in the States. Not really okay with that one. I mean, I'm past that age, so it doesn't bother me, but I don't really see the point behind having somebody be that old here in the States. Overseas, you can be younger. So I don't know. There's certain rules that I agree with, there's others that I don't. And the whole become 10 times uglier. Your looks don't matter. Who are you ugly to? Are you ugly to yourself? Are you ugly to other people? Because the right people aren't going to give a damn how you look. So, all in all, I'm not pressing that button. And you shouldn't either. Let's see. Okay. Everyone will worship you except your family who now hates you. I don't necessarily want to be worshipped. I am not a cat. I have cat-like tendencies, but I am not a cat. I don't necessarily want to be worshipped. Because no offense, but I've seen how a lot of the people that worship things act, and I'm not okay with that. A lot of those organized religions, I am not okay with. Just no. And as far as your family will now hate you, I mean, they already don't like a lot of the stuff that I do, so either way, I'm not going to push the button. Oh, the comment down there for the last one said, "Joke's on you, my family already hates me." Oh. You get paid a decent salary to play Grand Theft Auto 5, but you have to have your left testicle removed. Hey, that's a win-win for me. I don't play Grand Theft Auto 5, and to the best of my knowledge, I don't have a left testicle to be removed. So, yay. I mean, getting paid a decent salary to sit around and play video games would be awesome. Just gotta get some more subscribers. But, yeah, no. Not gonna push that button today. Let's see. You are able to see what heaven looks like by looking through a magic window, but every second you spend looking increases your chances of going to hell. I'd be willing to push that, considering I'm pretty sure I'm already going to hell anyways, because of simply who I am. I mean, I've had enough people tell me to go to hell. I've had enough people tell me that I am going to hell. Let's see. Because of who I'm married, because of who I love, because of the things I do, how I look, how I dress, how I act. Yeah, I'm already going to hell. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm sure I'll probably take over before too long. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of the people who are getting told, you're going to hell, you know, if hell was full of people like me, that is heaven. So, and I don't know. There are certain people that I'd want to look in on from time to time that are up in heaven. So, yeah. I'm gonna hit that button in the face. Oh, that's the same question. You gain... Shouldn't the dollar sign be at the beginning of that? You gain a very odd amount of money that may or may not actually be money because the dollar sign's at the end instead of at the front. And the commas are... Grammar Nazi aside, but 100 random people die. No, that's not right. I don't want to randomly kill people in order to get what may or may not be money. No. Besides, if that can be traced back to me, that's a bad thing. I will not press the button. You 100 people will live! Everybody's gonna live. That was actually kind of 50-50. You can fly as fast as you want, but you can only fly 3 inches off of the ground. Oh gosh. I'd just be like, me. But really, really fast. Oh god. I could obliterate things like mailboxes and cats and no. Oh, that would be horrible. I mean, 3 inches off the ground, I mean, hovering would be awesome, but I wouldn't really consider that flying. I mean, in a way, that would be kind of cool. It'd be good, because I don't really care for heights, but I mean, I do love flying. Like, in an airplane, obviously, not 3 inches off the ground. Yeah, agree with you, Michael P. Thomas. Wouldn't that just be hovering? Yeah, that's not flying. No. You can travel through time, but you can't choose where you want to go. Ugh. So I'd pretty much just be in the TARDIS. That could be good. That could be bad. Fixed point in time and all. It's all really wibbly wobbly. I mean, they can kind of choose where they're going sometimes. That would be fun. That would be fun. Until I, meet a dinosaur or something. That looks interesting. You can cure every disease in the world, but you died from one. I will hit that button so hard. I don't care. If I die, but I can cure every disease in the world. Sorry, in world. I don't care what I'm dying from. I could get hit by a freaking bus if it means I'm curing every disease in the world. Could you imagine what that would be like? No more cancer, no more AIDS, no more... Would that even count for, the common cold? Because, holy shit, yes! I want to get rid of all of those. I don't care if that means that I'm dying from one of them. I will hit that button. Yes! Yeah. Look at all you selfish bitches! Look at all you selfish bitches that did not! You become rich, but you have to press a button. Sure? Oh no, I have to press a button. Okay. Everyone will listen to you. Come with valid arguments. Think about what you've said and admit fault if they're wrong. But everyone else will be generally smarter than you. At most, you'll be right in an argument 1/13th times. Even when they are wrong, they will still be smarter and be able to expand on whatever train of thought you had that was correct. I like the first part. I don't care if I'm dumber than them. I can learn. The whole people actually coming up with valid arguments part pretty much sells me on that. Thinking about what you've said, admitting fault if they're wrong, that part is amazing. I don't care if I'm dumber than them. I don't care if I'm dumber than somebody. If I'm right, I don't know, I like that. People actually, really, a lot of people wouldn't be okay with that. It's because you think you'd be dumber. I don't care about how dumb I am, obviously. Have the power to fix all the questions on this site that have grammatical and or spelling errors in them, but it's by removing them. Yes. You are extremely strong, but trying to eat cookies and other crunchy treats without breaking into 1,000 little crumbs then becomes an impossibility. Okay, so I think what they're trying to say there is I would be extremely strong, but anytime I try to eat something crunchy and or crumbly, it pretty much just disintegrates on me. I will not, because I don't care about being strong and I care about cookies.
Cookie! Nom nom.
Really? That many people want to be strong and don't care about cookies. More cookies for me. You have the ability to change the past, but you can only change things you personally did and can only change the action once. This is an interesting one. As much as there are things that I would love to change in the past, I would love to be able to go back and not say something that hurt somebody. I would love to go back and not do something stupid that I've done before. I would love to go back and maybe not date some of the idiot assholes that I have dated. But that being said, if I hadn't done them, I don't believe I would be where I am today. Dating that person who was obviously a bad match for me, I wouldn't appreciate what I have now. Being with some of those people that I believed were friends in the past that stabbed me in the back and were just there for their own needs, I wouldn't be as happy with some of the good friends that I have now. A lot of what I've done in the past has influenced where I am now and where I am going. So, as much as I would want to go back and change the past, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to go back and redo anything because it has either been a lesson for me or it has taught me what to do or not to do. I mean, yes, there are definitely some things that I would go back and I would definitely change. But they're part of who I am. And I can't go back and I can't change them. I can't just hit the button and have parts of my life just get erased or get turned into something happier. Because think about it like a book. If the author had written it where nothing ever happened to the main character and their life was perfectly happy and wonderful, it would be a really boring book. But if all these horrible things keep happening to the character, you cheer for them when something good does happen. So, even if things aren't looking good right now for you, just know that they're going to turn around. They're going to be okay. And whatever bad experiences you've had in your past or are currently having, take them and learn from them and grow from them. And it's going to be okay. It is. And this question got a little bit deeper than I meant it to be, or that they meant it to be. But you know what? It was a good heart to heart. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it on this note, okay? So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I do actually kind of enjoy playing Will You Press the Button and the, Would You Rather and things like that. Because it really gets a good glimpse into my mind. Whether or not that's a good thing sometimes is debatable. But if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And as always, thank you guys. I love you. Stay awesome. Bye-bye.